Okay, welcome to Creepypasta episode 5. It is raining out, so I had to close the window. You know, it's coming down. It's on and off here today. So, if you already haven't checked it out, I uploaded Minecraft. I just started playing it for the first time. It's not a full playthrough or anything. I just try out the demo and see what the game was like. I never played it before. I heard a lot about it, so I just figured I'd just try it out today and test it and see whether or not I like it. It seems pretty fun, but I don't know what I'm doing. I suck at the game, so I'm going to be working on more GTA Vice City videos along with some of you guys that wanted to be a part of the videos for Call of Duty. So I did a couple of those last night on camera to interact with you guys live on camera and stuff, communicate with you guys while we play. So I'll have those out coming out, over the course of this week, and maybe some others that I met over Instagram. But that's not what the video is about. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And so now this is a two-part story. So this is probably going to be extremely long, and I'm actually uploading my Minecraft demo video, of just my first attempt at the game right now as I do this video. So that will be on its way to being published. So here we go. I'm going to get started, and right after I share this story, I will give my reactions right after the Creepypasta story here. It's two parts, so here we go. Let's get right into it. So he says, so this story was a couple months ago. So he says, he said this story was similar to my pool party story that I shared in a recent episode, in episode 4, when I almost drowned at the pool party. So if you haven't checked that out, or any other episodes, you guys can watch those if you want to, or if you're interested. So with this story that he sent me, he said it was similar to it or something like that. So here we go. He says, I got invited to a party, a pool party, so I went, and as soon as I got to the pool party, everyone was drinking, smoking. So I stuck around for 20 minutes, and then I was leaving just to get something to eat. I was leaving to get some free food at the party from his words here, and then as I started eating, I grabbed the coat and I didn't notice, but somebody drugged. Oh, he grabbed a Coke, and he didn't notice that someone drugged his drink or something like that. Before you know it, he said it was dark out and I was high of my mind. So was everyone else. So I guess everyone was drunk and wasted at the party. He said, from what the words he's saying here, because all the words are all over the place. So everyone was just drunk and high all over the place, from the party, getting drunk, wasted, and whatnot. And he said, but next door there was a gym, but it was dark inside. But I saw someone peeking through the window. Before you know it, she jumped out. She jumped off the balcony, but everyone acted like nothing happened, to end up realizing that I fell down in the pool and the lights went out, and I looked down and saw her at the bottom of the pool. I passed out and woke up 2 days later, and I ended up in the woods in New Mexico, and I ended up seeing my whole life how I really wish my life was. Oh, I guess he saw his life flash before his eyes or something like that. He woke up confused and he saw something in the sky. I apologize because I'm trying to make sense of the story and get the words right, because it's a lot here. And this is only part 1 of the story. He woke up confused and he saw something in the sky, and that someone was looking for me. He saw someone in the sky, and he saw someone that was looking for him or something like that. But I saw this light that made me super tired and lazy to move. 20 minutes later, I realized that it was a UFO. It sucked me up in the sky. 5 minutes later, I end up in Las Vegas, 10 minutes away from Area 51, and I woke up and I was hooking up with someone. I guess he was hooking up with someone in the pool party that was right next to him. But I do remember that there was these 2 guys at the pool with a suit and tie, and I noticed that they were acting strong, like like they wanted to fit in. So I guess they were acting like different, you know, being different, you know, those typical people that you run into. I know what he's talking about when he mentions this. You get those people that, you know, they act tough and they try to act differently and try to, you know, fit in, and they try to, you know, act like someone they're not just to try to get attention and feel, you know, fit in with the crowd and stuff. Um, so you saw these two guys that were trying to fit in, that were looking for someone, and they was trying to fit in and look for someone, I guess. And in the end, I found out that I was chosen to be the first experience with the other world, and to know how it feels to time travel. I traveled through the speed of light. I never told anyone but me and the girl I was hooking up with. We had a big X on our... What? We had a big... He said, look... he said, he said, we both had a big X on our booties, like a target known. We're both scared for our lives. A big X on our asses. And... I guess that was part one, so let me scroll down. They had X's on their butts, or their booties, or their asses. So here's part two. So he said this girl Blanca and me and Anna went to school together when we were little, and the scary part is that Blanca was a mystery, because I did my research and I contacted my second grade teacher and I asked what happened to Blanca, and she didn't know. She didn't know who I was talking about. 3 days later, after the UFO came by to take us, we saw on the news that Anna passed away in a bathroom. He said in a... I don't know what this says. He said in an I hope down... I guess Anna passed away in a bathroom, you know, down the street from his house. And when they found her, she was pregnant. But we never knew who... it was 2 years ago. But I moved down to Arizona to start fresh and find myself. And he was trying to get his life together, I guess. And his life was going good, and he had a baby on the way. I was about to get married, and I was walking down the freeway because my car broke down. I found a book in the bushes and picked it up. Then I found out what really happened. He picked the book up, and then he found out what really happened. I guess he found out what really happened to that girl or something like that. I apologize. This is on Facebook Messenger. It's just like all the words were just, you know, all over the place. It's 2 parts, but I actually blew through the story, you know, faster than I thought it would be. But he said he picked up a book and found out what really happened. And right before the wedding, after I did my research, I stopped and I walked away. Some things are better left alone than to go looking for it, because it will come back haunting you down. So the ghost girl named Blanca Ramos. So I guess this is pretty creepy, you know, pretty, you know, I kind of got lost with the story there, but you know, I guess this girl that, you know, that was close to him or something like that, I guess he was having like visions or, you know, nightmares or something of a UFO taking him, you know, and lifting him and taking him to some kind of place in the sky or something like that. And then later to find out that this, you know, this girl that was peeking through the window, or maybe the girl that he saw at the bottom of the pool at the pool party, was that girl that passed away in the bathroom, who was pregnant and stuff. So I guess that's my best way to sum it up. That's pretty fucking crazy, if to be honest. You know, all those visions and the UFO just, you know, picking you up and just taking you somewhere, and then you're all of a sudden in, you know, New Mexico. Now you're in Las Vegas, and then now you're all of a sudden still at the pool party. And then I think he probably had too much to drink. Maybe you had too much to drink, or maybe you I don't know if you smoke. I don't smoke or drink or anything like that, or do drugs, and I never will. But maybe you had too much to drink. Maybe you had you know, maybe you smoked too much. You were too high, just like he was mentioned in the story. he definitely had something, too much to drink, possibly, to have these visions and end up in all these different places, from New Mexico to Las Vegas, and then you're automatically back at the pool party next to a girl that you're probably about to have a relationship with and stuff like that. So that's pretty crazy. So whoever this girl, this ghost girl named Blanca Amos from the story here, Blanca Ramos and Anna Maria. He calls it the nameless pool girl, so I guess I'll call it that for this this episode. But hopefully I can make the story, make more sense to you guys from that the story I shared. So again, I apologize. He sent these two-part story through Facebook Messenger here on my phone. So I was just reading it word for word, so I just kind of skipped over a couple words just to try to make sense of the story and help it make sense to you guys. So my reactions, he definitely had, again, he definitely probably, if he's watching this, he definitely had too much to drink, and maybe they did probably, spike the punch bowl, drug his drink, and drug everyone's drinks to, all sorts of drugs and everything to get everyone, high, wasted, and, drunk, and all that kind of stuff, to make them see these kind of visions and, see stuff, and, these nightmares and UFOs, and there's a ghost girl that he saw at the bottom of the pool when he blacked out and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and for this episode, that's gonna be it. I haven't received any other stories for Creepypasta. Some of you guys, I don't know if when I was trying to ask around, most people didn't really have any. So I definitely want to keep this series going. I'm enjoying this, Creepypasta. I'm into scary movies, and Halloween's coming on. Halloween's not too far away, so I'm definitely gonna be watching a lot of scary movies when that time comes. Halloween. That's why I love Halloween, because they show all the scary movies and stuff, the ones that I never got the chance to watch and stuff. So I think this will be a great series for that, and maybe I can possibly have like a brand new episode that I'll save for like Halloween, or maybe I'll do like two stories in one episode for like a Halloween special. I don't know, or maybe play a game for the Halloween special. I don't know what I want to do for like my for Halloween. For as far as videos go for this year's Halloween spooktacular, or a special for like a playthrough or something like that, or maybe just like a brand new episode of the series that I just started. So if you guys would like your story shared, you guys can send me them. If you have a scary story, like a scary story that you remember, just send me them via Facebook or Twitter, Instagram. And yes, I do have an Instagram, and some of you guys discovered me from there. My channel and my videos and stuff like that, from that that site alone. So you guys can send me on there, send me them on there, or PSN, or wherever you can, or here on YouTube from a PM or a DM. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm not gonna have any other gaming videos out. Just today's Creepypasta and just my demo that's actually finishing up here. It did actually upload, but all I have to do is publish the video now since it finished. So now I'm just going to upload this video to the channel, and that's going to be it for today's video. It's just today's Creepypasta video episode, newest episode, episode 5, and then my first attempt at Minecraft, which I sucked completely at. So I just tried, but I couldn't even make it past the tutorial. I didn't know what I was doing, running in circles and breaking blocks, and I think I cut down one tree. That was it, and just ran around and just gave my thoughts about the game. Overall, just starting it for the first time for the demo. So I didn't buy the full game, and I don't know if I am anytime soon, because I'm trying to finish Vice City, and I don't know what else I want to play as far as a new playthrough. A playthrough goes and stuff with the Call of Duty videos every week and stuff with the challenges. So that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching, and rate the video how you want to, and check out the other videos if you haven't, because I already finished GoldenEye. So that playthrough's all wrapped up, and I enjoyed it and had a lot of fun. So hopefully I can finish Vice City sometime soon. So that's going to be a long playthrough. So thanks again for watching, and peace out, guys.